It happened so fast, like a scene straight from a horror movie. At 6 a.m., a moving truck stopped at the last house on Willow Lane. I made coffee and watched from my window, curious about the new arrivals. That house had been empty almost the entire 10 years I lived here. The agent once told me the Caldwells left town suddenly without warning. They took all their furniture and clothes, leaving only rumors behind. Some blamed toxic water, others a creepy caretaker across the street. A family finally arrived, wearing dark sunglasses before sunrise. They whispered nervously while unloading boxes onto the driveway. I couldn't hear them. Then they vanished inside and locked the door. My kids Ben and Lily stood next to me, eyes wide and curious. Ben asked what they might be doing, while I guessed they wanted space. Over the next few days, we saw more of the family's strange behavior. They never waved, smiled, or spoke to anyone in the neighborhood. Each day, they unloaded boxes without saying a single word to us. At night, faint lights flickered in their basement windows. Shadows sometimes moved behind the closed living room curtains. Strange noises came from their backyard after dark. Every time I went to check, nothing was there. One night, Ben swore he saw the man digging a hole at midnight. The next day, Lily claimed she saw the woman carry a tarp-wrapped bundle. I told them not to assume things, and to give the neighbors privacy. But the kids insisted something unusual was happening next door. I remembered we had a new drone still in its box. I gave it to Ben, and told him not to fly too close to their house. Ben flew it carefully over our yard. Then toward the neighbors. Suddenly, Mr. Henderson shouted from his yard to get the drone away. I ran outside and apologized, saying it was an accident. Back inside, Ben had already landed the drone. He whispered that he saw something in their garage. Chains, black gloves, and buckets of cement lay on the floor. A box in the garage moved, and a pale hand grabbed the chain. The hand slid back inside the box before disappearing from sight. My phone buzzed with a local news alert. A jewelry store owner named Frank Parker was missing for 2 days. His shop was just 2 streets away from us. The photo of Frank looked disturbingly familiar. I told my kids we should keep a closer watch on our neighbors. Lily suggested we bring them a welcome pie as an excuse to visit. Ben and Lily walked over carrying slices of apple pie. When the door opened, a strong smell of bleach filled the air. The woman thanked them, but refused visitors, and shut the door quickly. Lily had spotted a new basement door inside the house. Muffled voices and faint screams came from behind the door. The kids returned home looking disappointed but suspicious. Each night, they spied from their window into the neighbor's yard. They saw black trash bags loaded into the trunk late at night. Once they saw the woman burning clothes in a metal barrel. A white unmarked van visited weekly and stayed for hours. One night, they heard a chilling scream from the basement. They quickly prepared the drone for another look. Ben flew it close, but it suddenly dropped into the neighbor's yard. They decided to sneak over in dark clothes to retrieve it. Creeping through tall grass, they found the drone near a fence. They realized they had wandered into the neighbor's garage. Chains still hung from the ceiling, with gloves and cement nearby. Tied up but alive was the missing jeweler, Frank Parker. Frank pleaded for help, saying someone was coming. Footsteps approached as the garage door began to open. The couple entered, shocked to find the kids there. The man untied Frank without saying much. Later, I picked up my kids from the neighbor's house. They claimed they saw nothing unusual. In truth, the neighbors were undercover officers. They had been watching the house for criminals to return. My kids had accidentally blown their cover. The chief thanked Officer Davis for the unexpected help. From my view, he was still holding a bloody axe.